Good afternoon to all. Okay, now we are going to explain the fundamentals of networking. That means what is the concept covered now? It is the basics of computer or introduction to computer. Here we are cover the concept of basics of computer, organization of computer, software and hardware, input or output devices. Now, first of all, we know the definition of computer. Computer means it's a programmable machine. It is designed to perform arithmetic and logical operations automatically and sequentially on the input given by the user. That means here we provide some of the inputs as a type of data and it processes automatically on the basis of the programmable concept or on the basis of the instructions, what type of things we are provided already. Then after completion of processing, it gives the result or a data. It is also called as result. Computer components are divided into two major categories, namely hardware and software. Basically, what you mean by hardware, what it means software. Hardware means the physical component of a computer system. Physical component of a computer system is called hardware. Which components can identify that need to easily move from one device or one location to another location. That is the hardware. Then software means there is a group of instructions or a group of programs. It will be processed and it gives the result. That is called software. A group of instructions are the programs. It is called software. Here, software you can't able to touch. You can't able to move easily without having any media. By using and some medias like pen drive or some other devices or through the mail, you can able to move the instructions from one location to another location. That is a software. Hardware is the machine itself when it connected to the devices such as monitor, keyboard, mouse, etc. Software is the set of programs that makes use of hardware for performing various functions. Now, functionalities of computer. What are all the functionalities or what are all the tasks it will be carried from the system or the computer? The first functionality is it takes the data as a type of input. It stores the data or instructions in its memory and use them when it will be required. It processes the data and converts it into useful information. It generates the output. It controls all the above four steps. That means what are all the process will be carried from the system. It automatically controls itself on the basis of the instruction sets. They are already written by some of the engineers or software engineers. Here, characteristics of computer. The characteristics of computers that have made them so powerful and universally useful, uh, they are speed, accuracy, diligence, versatility, and storage capacity. Characteristics means what? The things, why we like the computer. The main aspect is the speed. Speed means computer works at an incredible speed. A powerful computer is capable of performing about 3 to 4 million simple instructions per second. Okay, 3 to 4 million simple instructions per second. This is the speed of computer. Then accuracy. This is another characteristics of computer. In addition to being a fast for the process with high speed, computers are also accurate. Errors that may occur can almost always be attributed to human error. Means it displays or it do some errors, then it indicates what type of data we are providing. Depending upon that, it gives the result. If we provide error or some misleading data or unwanted data, then only the computer gives the error or it gives a false output. Otherwise, accuracy is there. It is a most important characteristics in our computer. Inaccurate data, poorly designed system, or faulty instructions is there, then only the error will be occurred. Otherwise, it gives accurate information to the user. Then intelligence. That means, unlike human beings, computers are highly consistent. They do not suffer from human traits of boredom and tiredness, resulting in lack of concentration. Or here, it doesn't behave as a type of human, because if we continuously work, then we say uh, we have bored or we are tired or we lost the concentration. But computer doesn't do like that. Computers therefore are better than human beings in performing voluminous and respective jobs. Versatility. Computers are versatile machines and are capable of performing any task as long as it can be broken down into a series of logical steps. The presence of computers can be seen in almost every sphere. That means in the different fields, there's a railway or air reservation, banks, hotels, weather forecasting, and many more fields. We are using computers now because of the characteristics of versatility, speed, intelligence, and accuracy, as well as the another most important is storage capacity. Storage capacity means computer can store huge amount of data in its in inner or some using some other devices. A piece of information once recorded in the computer can never be forgotten and can be retrieved almost when we need. If the data will be lost, then only it becomes interpretation of or intermediate actions of a human being, some or some other faults. Otherwise, it stores the data permanently. Now we have some disadvantages also. The computer doesn't have an IQ. Now we going for artificial intelligence, but it is a artificial. Doesn't have a originality. It's a no IQ. A computer is a machine that has no intelligence to perform any task. Each instructions has to be given to a computer. A computer cannot take any decision on its own. Then dependency. That means the system can depend upon the instructions or user instructions of the software. If user gave a falsy statement or a falsy instructions, computer cannot able to, or can able to identify what is the right statement. It will be purely depend upon the human beings. Then environment. The operating environment of a computer should be dust free and suitable. It is not possible to use computer in normal things. Then no feeling. Computers have no feelings or emotions. It does not feel about you like about like a common man or a humans. Okay, this is the another disadvantage. Then it can't make a judgment. It can't make a judgment based on feelings or taste, experience, and knowledge, unlike a human being. This is another disadvantage of our computer. Then the computer performs basically five major operations of functions irrespective of their size and make. Who is made the system or what is the size of the system? It is not a matter here, but the basic five major operations are: it accepts the data or instructions by a way of input. It receives the data. Then it stores the data. what type of data will be provided from the user, it will be stored. Then it can process data as required by the user. It processes the data how is required. He means a user. It gives results in the form of output, and it controls itself or all the operations inside a system. These are the five basic operations performed in the computer. Then we come to the organization of a computer system or a block diagram of a computer organization. Block diagram means a overall view or outlook of a computer. Basically, we have three units. They are input unit, CPU, and output unit. In block diagram, we consider input unit, CPU, and output unit. In input unit, the unit is used to receive the data. It is used to receive the data from the user. In the input unit, we are considering so many units like example keyboard, mouse, joysticks, etc. Mic even also. Then in CPU in the sense central processing unit. Central processing unit means what? All the aspects or all the process will be controlled at a particular location. That's why we call it a central processing unit. In the central processing unit, we have memory unit. Memory unit is used to store the data. It is used to store the data. Then arithmetic and logic unit. Arithmetic and logic unit is it is used to perform arithmetical operations and logical operations. In arithmetical operations, we are consider the mathematical aspects, mathematical concepts. Example: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Like this, so many operations are there. All those mathematical operations are performed by using this arithmetic concept. Then logic unit. Logical unit it, or logical concepts are considered in this unit. Logic concepts are true or false, right or wrong, on or off, zero or one, like that. Sometimes we gave some options to the user, yes or no, zero or one, like that. These type of things are covered or it will be processed under the arithmetic and logical unit itself. What are all the things are going on, or what are all the processes are going on inside the system that will be controlled and coordinated by using a particular unit. That unit is called control unit. Control unit is a type of circuit. It will be controlled and coordinated all the performances or the process. What are all the what are all those things are going on inside and outside the system also. Then after processing the data, we get the result from a specific devices. Such type of devices are output devices. Example: monitor, projector, display. Any display units are output devices. Speaker also type of output devices. Okay, this is a common or a simple organization of a computer system. Here, once again, I repeated three blocks are there. First one, input unit, CPU, output unit. In CPU, we have memory unit, arithmetic and logic unit, control unit. The example of input units are keyboard, mouse, joysticks, scanner. Example of output units are display units, that is projector or monitor, speaker, These are all your printer output unit. Which type of unit is used to provide the input to the system? To the system. Such devices or the units are called input. Which units are give the result from the system to the users. Such type of devices or the units are called output units. Then applications of computer, where we are applied the computer. We have lot of fields now we are using the computer system. Here we are mentioning some of the fields. Basically, business field. A computer has a wonderful characteristics like speed, elegance, accuracy, reliability, versatility, and storage. Based on these characteristics, or for these characteristics, we made it an integrated part in all business organizations. All business organization. Computer is used in business organizations for payroll calculations. Payroll means the salary salary of the employee in the who are there in their firm or the organization. Then budgeting. Budgeting is a major role in business organization that will be performed with accuracy by using the computer system. Then sales analysis, how much of sales is going on, what type of thing will be executed, or what is the profit, what is the loss, how we are improved the marketing field, how we are improved the organization like that. We can able to calculate the thing or we can able to analyze the sales or the business of the firm or the organization. Then financial forecasting. We can able to assume what type of profit we get now, next, and before. We can compare the transactions of a financial statements. It is possible to get a good profit, or it is possible to maintain the firm, or if we have a loss like that, to analyze the financial statistics that will be calculated or only analyzed by using the computer. Then managing employee database. Now we have an organization, we consider that in this organization we have lot of employees. Number of employees are there. We can't able to store all the employees' names, date of birth, or what are the credentials we are using by using the ledger method. It's too difficult to manage or maintain. If we maintain all those things by using the computer, then it is very easy to manage as well as retrieve when we need the data. The XYZ person is added or joining to the company at the particular date, time, and the position, and his basic salary, what type of improvements he has made, what type of additional characteristics or the qualities we are added to that person. Like that, all those data or information will be stored by using email system. Then maintenance of stocks, maintenance of stocks. When we consider the business, then stocks is very important. Maintenance, whether the product will be delivered or whether the product will be there in the storing place, or it is there in a particular location like that. Stock level, that it's also related to sales analysis. It is possible by using the system. Then we go for another field, that is the banking sector. In the banking sector, it almost totally depends on computer. Nowadays, we know that banks provide the following facilities. That's why we need computer here. The bank provide online accounting facility, online transactions, etc. When we consider accounting facility, it is possible to open an account through the online. It is possible to do any type of processes. What are all the actions or the processes are related to banking activities? These activities are carried from when we applied the computer in this field. Otherwise, it is not possible, which includes the current balances, deposits, overdraft, interest changes, other charges, shares, and trustee records. So, what all the databases are there that will be considered here. Then, insurance. Even banking sector, another most important concept is the ATM machines. When we consider the ATM machines, if we are not implied or if we are not using the computer, then there is no concept of ATM machines. When we are using ATM machines, then it is very easy, or it is applied applied in the direct way in the ATM machines to calculate the transactions or to do some operations related to banking thing. Then insurance companies are keeping all records up to date with the help of computers. When we open the account or when we purchase the insurance, when the amount when it will be closed, or when he paid the next payment amount or previous paid list, like that. But all the transactions or the processes were going on in the insurance sectors also, that will be done by using the computer itself. The insurance companies, finance houses, and stockbroking firms are widely using computers for their concerns. Insurance companies are maintaining a database of all clients, which information showing below. The procedure to continue with the policies. What are all the procedures or the rules are there to continue the policies are the in the particular thing. Then starting date of the policy, when he starts the policy, when he purchase the policy or buy the policy, then next due installment of the policy. Once he buy the policy, then he paid the money for policy issues. The next day or next due installment, then maturity date, when that will be, the policy will be matured. Then how much of interest will be provided from the company, or if he is getting anything that is like a loan or anything, then how much of interest he must pay to the company, like that. It will be calculated easily when the computer is used. Then survival benefit. What are the benefits are provided to the user? User means their clients. Clients can able to know all the data of their own policies as well as the company. Or what are the bonus or which type of bonus will be provided it or it's there in the company of any insurance officers or organizations. It will be carried out by using the computer itself. Then another important application is education. In the education, the computers has provided a lot of facilities in the education system. The computer provides a tool in the education system known as CB, that is a computer-based education. Computer-based education involves the control, delivery, and evolution of learning. The computer education is rapidly increasing the graph of number of computer students. Now this is the best example, the application of computer in the education. Where you sit, then you can able to learn anything, anything related to the education. It is possible when we applied the computer in the education field. Rather than this, we can able to retrieve the data from any organization. For example, what are all the courses are offered from the KSOU, you can able to know easily if you meet or if you go for the website, then you can able to retrieve or you can able to know all the courses list and eligibility criteria and admission date, examination date, as well as a result, etc. But all the activities are carried out in the educational institutions that will be followed by the computer itself. It is possible. This is the best example of application of computer in the education field. Then marketing. In marketing, uses of computers are in different sectors. There is a advertising at home shopping. Advertising means what? With the computers, advertising professionals create art and graphics, write and receive, revise the copy and print and disseminate ads with the goals of selling more product. Advertising, advertising, it gives some of the benefits. We can't able to show that product to everybody, but by using the computer, if you provide the advertise, then it reaches a number of people or n number of people at the same time. This is the advantage. Then at home shopping. Nowadays we are we do the business using all e-commerce websites like Flipkart, Amazon, etc. Yeah, if we like to buy that product, just we chase an order. Otherwise, we can able to scroll. We can able to read all the data regarding about that particular product. This is the advantage of computer in marketing field. Then healthcare industry. Computers have become an important part in hospitals, labs, and dispensaries. The computers are being used in hospitals to keep the record of patients and medicines. Who is taken which type of medicine like that. If we provide any type of medical treatment to XYZ, it consists of number of information which type of medicine is provided for X, which type of medicine is provided for Y, which type of medicine is provided for Z. Then why we are providing that particular medicine to the X, Y and Z, it is too important. All those information including prescription, rate, time, etc. that will be maintained as type of record in the hospital field. It also used in scanning and diagnosis of different diseases. Scanning and diagnosis of different diseases. Example, ECG, EEG, ultrasound, and CT scans, etc. These are all some examples of applications of computer in healthcare industry. Here are also done by computerized machines. What all the processes and actions are going on in any organization, not only healthcare, even finance department or any department that will be performed are followed by computer system. Some major fields of healthcare in which computers are used. They are diagnostic system. Computers are used to collect the data and identify cause of illness because we have a huge amount of data set. If we mention any characteristics, if we mention or if we provide any data as a type of input, then it gives the standardized aspect of a patient details and what is the actual thing is going on in the patient details based on the age. And we provide the credentials. Then lab diagnostic system. All tests can be done and the reports are prepared by computer. All tests means what? What are the diagnostics are going on? Example, blood test or any other test also there that will be carried and reports are prepared by system because it provides the accurate as well as the storage of that data or information is fast. That's why we are using the computer in this field also. Then patient monitoring system. In the patient monitoring system, there are used these things are used to check the patient's sign for abnormalities such as in cardiac arrest, ECG, etc. What the main thing is going on here that will be monitored by using the computer, especially cardiac arrest. The system can able to identify now this the time the person getting the cardiac arrest, like etc. Okay, it will be maintained and monitored in the system. Then pharma information system. In the pharma information system, computer checks drug labels, expiry dates, harmful drugs, side effect, etc. Just if you Google anything, any medicine, it gives the entire details about that medicine, why we need it, what time to take that medicine, what are the problems. When you cause some problems, then only it is applied or it will be received. And what is the result? Why we need it like that? All those all those details are used or that will be followed in the pharma information system. Then surgery. Nowadays, computer also used in performing surgery, even manual surgery or automatic. That automatic means we are using artificial intelligence to get the surgeries also. If we conduct manual also, some of the information regarding about the diagnosis or the test or some other additional information will be displayed on the screen. Then on the basis of that screen, the doctor doing some treatment to the patients. This is the advantage of surgery. Sometimes computerized surgeries are also there by controlling the computer system. Some minor surgeries are going on that is used in the artificial intelligence level. This is the advantage or application of computer system in healthcare industry. Then engineering design. Computers are widely used in engineering purpose. One of major areas is CAD, that is the computer aided design, that provides the creation and modifications of images, what type of thing we need, the design aspect, as well as architectural concepts. This is followed by the engineering field. In the some applications are structural engineering. It requires stress and strain analysis for design of ships, buildings, budgets, airplanes, or any plant. The structure of a particular thing it will be designed by using the computer. Then industrial engineering. Computers deal with the design, implementation, and improvement of integrated systems of people, materials, and equipment. What type of design will be there? how it will be implemented in the field, how it will be improved, how it will be integrated one design to another design. Here in the software engineering, we are using the model, different types of model. Like here also, in the industry, integrated one machine to another machine. The both things or the both the machines will be integrated or not. If we are integrated, what is the result? If we are not integrated, then what we get? If we are integrated, it is not supported, and what made we change like that? Then how many peoples are there in the industries in these in the engineering concept? Then what type of materials we need it? What type of equipment we need to do some operations or development in the industrial engineering? Then architectural engineering. A computer helps in planning towns, designing buildings, determining a range of buildings on a site using both 2D and 3D drawing. Architecture. Structural engineering provides a structure. Architectural engineering provides the architecture of a particular thing. Here, it gives a particular plan to the user. Designing of building, determining a range of buildings on a site. If you have a location or a site, how we prepare or how we construct a building, like that it is possible to analyze and provides the better engineering data when we are using a computer in the engineering field. Then military are a protected department, protection departments. Especially we consider military here. Computer are largely used in the defense because of modern tanks are there to operate. We are using the computers. Then missiles, weapons, etc. If we operated missiles or weapons, we need some basic information. If we doesn't know anything regarding about the tanks or the missiles, then how it is possible to control or do some of the operations. That's why we are using the computer in the defense section also. Military also employs the computerized control system. Some military areas where a computer has been used are when in which military area we are using the computer. The first one is missile control, controlling of missiles. Second one is military communication, data transfer between one officer to another officer or one person to another person, or the data directly transferred to a particular system to another system. That's the procedure that will be followed by the computer system when they are applied the computer. Then some smart weapons. Smart weapons. Now we are using a lot of smart weapons. The operations of smart weapons we read to the computer system. It provides the data between regarding about a particular weapon, how it will be operated, what is the capacity, what type of things we needed to operate this machine like that. Then communicating or communication. In the communication, it means what? To transfer the data from one location to another location, or one person to another person, or transferring of message or convey of message from A to B. This is called communication. In the communication, lot of things will be shared. There is an idea, or a picture, or a speech, whatever. But to transfer of data, minimal data or maximum data. The transfer of idea or a picture or a speech. This is called communication and understood clearly and correctly. Another important concept, it understood the data or the information clearly and correctly transfer the data by the person which whom it is meant for. Then some main areas in this categories are the major role, email system, electron electron mail system to transfer the messages or some data from one location to anywhere in the world. If you have email ID, then it's very easy to transfer the data to the mail ID. Then chatting applications are there to transfer the feelings of one person to another person. Then Usenet. Usenet means is a particular location or a device. It is used to transfer the data from one computer to another computer. Then FTP means file transporting protocol or file transfer protocol. If we transfer any file or any data from one location to another location, we are must carry out some of the rules and regulations. Some of the rules and regulations are some of the guidelines to transfer the data from one computer to another computer. That guideline is called a protocol. That guideline will be, instead of we call guideline, we call it a protocol. Protocol means it's a group of instructions or the guidelines to transfer the data. Then telnet. Then telnet. Telnet is also a type of protocol. It is used to connect the computer to transfer the data. Then video conferencing. What we are done now, this but it is a one-way conferencing. That's all. Video conferencing to transfer the data or to share some of the information from one person to another person or one person to many person. There is a conferencing that will be adopted the computer science or a computer. Without computer you can't do anything like this. Then another field is government. Computers play an important role in government sectors. Some major fields in this category, they are budget, making an budget of a particular year. Sales tax department, it's a sales tax. How much sales will be going on or done in this year or this day or this month, like that. Income tax department. Income tax. Who are paying the income tax? Who must pay the income tax? Who are not paying the income tax? Or the PAN number, like that. So many information will be there. Then male or female ratio. How many male candidates are there? How many male or female ratios are there, like that. It will be carried out by using the computer system. Then computerization of voters list, how many voters are there, and the eligibility of voter list, what is the documentation is required to generate a voter list, like that. So many things are there that will be carried out or that will be stored. The information will be stored in the government sector also. Computerization of driving license system. Computerization means what are all the things we needed to do the or to provide the driving license. How many persons are getting the DL, like that. That entire data will be stored in the department. Computerization, PAN card also. Then weather forecasting is another important. It's for public usage. Weather forecasting, the details of weather, where the temperature or the rainy season or some other things are there in the weather department. Then all those data will be generated and characterized by using the computer system. Then we go for another concept, that is the input output devices. Now come to the output device. Output devices means what? Output devices or receives the information from the system or from the computer and carry that data that has been processed by the computer to the user. Output devices provides data in myriad different forms, some of which include audio, visual, and hard copy of media. The devices are usually used for display, projections, or for physical reproduction. Monitors and printers are two of the most commonly known output devices used with a computer system. Printers and monitors. Following are some of the important output devices used in a computer. The first one is monitor, second is a graphic plotter, and printer. Now come to the monitors. Monitors, commonly called as Visual Display Unit or VDU, are the main output device of a computer system. It forms images from tiny dots called pixels that are arranged in a rectangular form. The sharpness of the image depends upon the number of pixels. There are two kind of viewing screen used in the monitor system. They are CRT and flat panel display. Even in the sense we are using color monitor and black and white. That's also called as unicolor. Unicolor monitor means CRT or RGB. RGB means red, blue, green. In the CRT monitor, displays is the made up for small pictures element called pixels. The smaller the pixels, the better the image clarity or the resolution. It takes more than one illuminated pixel to form a whole character, such as the letter, this E, the word L. A finite number of characters can be displayed on a screen at once. The screen can be divided into a series of character boxes, fixed location on the screen where a standard character can be placed. Most screens are capable of displaying 80 characters of data horizontally and 25 lines vertically. There are some disadvantages of CRT. There is a large size and high power consumption. Then flat panel display monitor. The flat panel display refers to a class of video devices that have a reduced volume, weight, and power requirement in comparison to the CRT. You can hang them on walls or wear them on your wrist. Current uses of a flat panel displays include calculators, video games, monitors, laptop computers, and graphics displays. The flat panel displays is divided into two categories. There is a emissive display and non-emissive displays. Emissive displays are type of light emitting diodes are made up of light emitting diodes, that's LEDs. Non-emissive means LCDs. Now come to printers. Printer is an output device which provides a print document or a document that will be printed on both side or one side, whatever, or it gives the hard copy of the result to the user. There are two types of printers. First one is impact printer, second one is non-impact printer. Impact printer. It prints the character by striking them on the ribbon, which is then pressed on the paper. Characteristics of impact printer are its very low consumable cost, very noisy, useful for bulk printing due to low cost. There is physical contact with the paper to produce an image. These printers are of two types in the impact printer. That means the print head directly communicated with the paper. Impact, the print head touches the paper, it hams that or it strikes them by using the ribbon. Then only the character will be printed. These printers, the types of printers are character printer, line printer. In the character printer, it prints a character or character by character. The character printers are the printers which print one character at a time. That is a character by character. If you print KSU, it prints K first, then S, then O, then U. Like that, one by one it will be printed. These are further divided into two types. There is a dot matrix printer and daisy wheel printer. In the dot matrix, the printers or the print head it sprays against the paper as a type of dots. If you print a character as type of dots by using the dots, the size or the matrix of pins are 5 star 7 or 5 by 7 or 7 by 9 or 9 by 7 or 9 by 9. This is the factorized size or standard size in the dot matrix printer which come out of from a character which is by it is called dot matrix. That dot, a step of dots. Then advantages of dot matrix are it's inexpensive, widely used. Other language characters can be printed by using dot matrix. The disadvantages of dot matrix are very slow, poor quality. Then the daisy wheel printers are the head is lying on a wheel and pins corresponding to character are like petals. It looks like the petals or the organization of petals or the head print heads are the petals are arranged in the daisy wheel like that only. That's why we call it a daisy wheel printer or a daisy. Flower will be considered to construct or manufacture this system, whatever. These printers are generally used for word processing in all very nice quality. Compared to dot matrix, the quality of the printing is good in the daisy wheel printer. But we have some other disadvantages also. What are the advantages in the daisy wheel are more reliable than dot matrix printer, better quality than the dot matrix. Then fonts of character can be easily changed from one size. The disadvantages of diesel printers are slower than the dot matrix printer, noisy, more expensive than dot matrix printer. These three are the major disadvantages of diesel printer. Then we come to line printer. Line printers are the printers which print one line at a time. One line at a time. That's why we called line printer. Even dot matrix IC wheel that prints a character by character. In line printer that prints a line at a time. These are two types, drum printer and chain printer. In the drum printer, this printer is like a drum in space in a drum shape. Hence, it is called drum printer. The surface of a drum is divided into a number of tracks. Total tracks are equal to the size of the paper. That is, for a paper width of 132 characters, drum will have 132 tracks. A character set is imposed on the track. Different character sets available in the market are 48 character set or 64 and 96 character set of the drum printer are available. One rotation of a drum prints one line. Drum printers are fast in speed and can print 300 to 2000 lines per minute. It's a high speed printing machine. The advantages of drum printers are very high speed. Disadvantages are they are very expensive. To buy a printer, we pay much amount rather than the ICP land dot matrix. Characters font can't be changed because the characters font will be fixed in 64, 96 or 48. This is another disadvantage. Then we come to chain printer. In this printer, a chain of character set is used, hence it is called chain printer. In drum printer, a drum is there. That printer it looks like a drum. That's why we call it a drum printer. Here, in the chain printer, series of sets or a character will be used. That's why we call it a chain printer. A standard character set may have 48, 64, and 96 characters. The advantages of chain printers are character font can easily be changed. In the drum printer, it is not possible, but here it is possible. The different languages can be used with the same printer. Different languages. If you write the program or the instructions by using any language, we can able to print it. Different languages means if it is English or Hindi or Kannada, whatever, you can able to print it. Then disadvantage is noisy. This is the major disadvantage of chain printer. Then we come to non-impact printer. In the non-impact printer means printed it doesn't communicate with the paper. It doesn't produce a noise also. Non-impact printer print the character without using the ribbon. Impact printers are using the ribbon. Ribbon means the carbon copy. But here we are not use the ribbon or carbon things. These printers print a complete page at a time. Thus they are also called page printer. And non-impact printer prints a page at a time. That's why we call it a print page or a page printers. These printers are of two types. They are laser printer, inkjet printer. Laser printer. Now it will be very famous now. Laser printer. We come to the characteristics of impact printer, non-impact printer. Faster than the impact printer. The speed compared to impact and non-impact, a non-impact printer is having high speed to give the output. Then they are not noisy. Impact printer produce the sound when the printout or printing process will be going on. In the non-impact printer, there is no sound will be produced because the printhead doesn't communicate with the ribbon or the paper. High quality compared to quality of print, the quality of the character or the image high when we are using non-impact. In the impact printer, we have a standardized thing that's a dot matrix, daisy wheel, chime, drum, etc. The quality compared to that is a high quality. Then non-impact printer supports many fonts and different character size, even the color also. different font sizes, different character sizes, different type of characters. Which one? Non-impact printer. This is the characteristics of non-impact printer. In the non-impact printer, we are considered laser printer. These are non-impact page printer. They use laser light to produce the dots needed to form the characters to be printed on a page. Here we put the laser light on the document or the data. It's there in the system or out there outside the system by using some specific devices. Depending upon the image, it consider as type of image. Then it gives the output to the user. It prints the data. How that will be there? Like only it will be printed. The advantages of laser printers are very high speed. It gives the data or also called as a page printer. Then very high quality output, good graphics quality, supports many fonts and different character size. Then disadvantages. It's very expensive. Cannot be used to produce multiple copies of a document in a single print. One by one it is possible. At that moment it is not provided multiple copies at the same time. This is these two are the disadvantages. Other than that, nowadays we are using laser printer as well as inkjet. Inkjet printers are non-impact printers based on the relatively new technology. They print the character by spraying a small drops of inks onto the paper. Inkjet printers produce high quality output with presentable features in the existing category or the existing days. They make less noise because no hammering is done, and these have many styles of printing modes available. Color printing is also possible in the inkjet printers. Some models of inkjet printers can be produce multiple copies of printing also. Some of them, not all. The advantages of printing inkjet printers are high quality printings, more reliable. Disadvantages of inkjet printers are expensive as the cost per page is high. Because of the quality, when where the quality is there, automatically the cost will be works depending upon the light. That's why compared to that, the speed is low or less. Then we come to the another important printing machine, that is the plotter. A plotter is a special output device used to produce hard copies of large graphs and designs on a paper, such as constructional maps, engineering drawings, architectural plans, and business charts. The plotter is either a peripheral component that you add to your computer system or a standalone device with its own internal processor. Commenting on that particular thing, the big data or huge amount of data or the size, big sized data will be printed by using the plotter. Then drum plotter. A drum plotter is a pen plotter that wraps the paper around a drum with a pin feed attachment. Pin feed attachment means the paper will be rotated to that. Then printing head touches that and it gives the output. That drum then rotates the paper as pen moves across it and draw the image. Especially plotters and drum plotters are used to get the information as a type of images. It was the first output device used to print the graphical and large engineering drawings. There are two types of drum printers. They are flatbed plotters and inkjet plotters. Next, we come to input devices. What do you mean by input devices? Input devices are used to provide the input or the information to the system. In the input devices, we have keyboard, mouse, joysticks, some gaming tools, scanners, etc. In input devices, we consider keyboard first. Then, in the keyboard, we have alphanumeric keys, special keys, and control keys. Alphanumeric keys includes A to Z alphabets, that's uppercase and lowercase, and 0 to 9 numbers. In special keys are also called as these keys are specifically for some different task. They are tab, control, space, etc. Another type of keys are functional keys. Functional keys are used to perform some specific functions or functionalities. They are F1, F2, F3, like up to F12. Some of the keyboards having F10. Some of them are having F12 keys in the keyboard. In the keyboard, normally having 104, 106, or 108 keys. We have three different structural keyboard depending upon the company. Then mouse. Mouse is an input device. It is used to provide some specific instructions or the command to the system. Keyboard is used to provide some of the information like characters to the system. Mouse is used to provide the command to the system. What type of command? There is a selection command or any issue of command. It will be possible in the mouse. Select it and pass the command to process that. In the mouse, we have two types of mouse. There is the ball-based, there is a mechanical mouse and laser mouse. Nowadays, we are using laser mouse. In mechanical mouse, we have a small ball on the bottom of that device. The rotation of that ball, it describes the movement of that cursor as well as movement of that mouse. On the basis of the movement of that mouse, the cursor will be moved from one location to another in the entire screen of the system. On the basis of the selection, we are selecting anything and we provide the command and we pass the information to the system. On the basis of that, it will be operated. In the laser mouse, the movement of the system or the unit, it will be observed by using the sensor. On the basis of that movement, the light movement, the thing will be observed and the cursor will be moved around the screen. Even light pen, it is a gaming options. Joystick and light pen. Even light pen, it is a selective concept. It select a proper thing, which one we needed to operate or to process the data. On the basis of that, that will be selected and process it. We are selecting any data. If I explain the data of computer documents or any information, I consider one example. I explain the states or the name or speciality of any location in the map. First, I select that India. We consider our country, India. I point out that India map in the world map. Then the particular India map will be displayed on the screen. In India, we select I point out that Karnataka, this is the state. Then I point out this is the Mysore. Then I point out this is the area here, the case the building or the classrooms are available. This is the selectional concept. When we select it, automatically that describes and it will be displayed on the screen. Then it is very easy to identify that aspect of a data and it is located particularly. That's why we are using light pen. Then joystick. Computer also use it to for enjoyment or gaming aspects. Entertainment, not enjoyment, entertainment. In entertainment, we moved some of the tools like, for example, we consider car game or a scooter race or anything to control and coordinate with the actions of that particular thing or particular operations. We are selecting or we are using joysticks to control the movement of a particular player. That's why we call it say input device. Then we consider another most important input devices, that is scanners. Scanners provides the data as a type of image to the system. If we place any data or any page on the scanner, then it receives the data and it provides the data to the system. You can able to store that data by using the some specific methodologies. Scan it and store the data in different things. But if you provide any data by using the scanner, it consider as a type of images or graphical inputs. In the scanner, we have different categories. They are barcode reader is there. Barcode reader. It reads the barcode. If we consider any product, every product having some colored bars. That particular device reads that bars and get the information, what type of information is stored inside that. Every bar having its own data. On the basis of that, it will be stored and it will be processed. That's why we are using barcode. That is the input device. Then OMR, optical mark reader. It reads a particular mark and it provides the entire data to the system. OCR is there, optical character recognition or reader. It reads the data, particular character. If here we consider magnetized ink to write any or some character, on the basis of that magnetized ink, the device reads the data and provides the particular processing. These are all some input devices. Other than these, we have smart cards, ATM cards, memory chip. These are all some of the other input devices. If we insert any ATM card, it reads the data, server reads the data. That means we provide the data through that particular card. That's why we called it also type of input devices. Other than this, we have some output devices also, input devices also. In general, we consider which device is used to read the data from the user, then we call this is the input device. Which device provides the output from the system to the clients or the user, then we call these are all the output devices. Other than that, we see are used to store the data in the system. We have two types of memory, primary memory and secondary memory. In the primary memory, the process is going on in the system based on the primary memory. The speed of the system is also depends upon the primary memory. In primary memory, we consider RAM, random access memory. In secondary memory, we are consider pen drive, hard disk, or nowadays we are using a Google Drive, etc. These are the memory. virtual memory or physical memory, whatever, these are the secondary memory. If we process any data using the system, firstly that data will be stored in the primary memory, then only it reads it. The computer can process the data. These are some of the basic information of the computer or fundamental or introduction about the computer system. In this class, we are consider or we are dealing with or we are studied with the basics of computer, that's the characteristics, then features of computer, operations of computer, functionalities of computer, then organization of computer, then software and hardware. What do you mean by software? What do you mean by hardware, like that? Then input and output devices. Other than this, we are just refresh on the memory. Okay, thank you.